We're playing Omnath. Here we go. Halfling on turn 1, that's pretty good. So they likely have some kind of kill spell, but we'll see. Wow. That is pretty nuts. Turn 2 Leovold. That's unheard of. We're not going to need the uncounterable from this, so we might as well just go for some black mana, I think. Okay, that's very nice. Now we need some synergy pieces, which I don't know if we're going to have. Lots of ramp from their side. Station. Stifle. Let's go for the Cotus here. That's going to be pretty cool if we can get a hit or two with us. Just to steal their things. If they do manage to get out on Nath, I think we are in a bit of trouble. Ooh, okay. So they played a Tanic with a fetch land. So they're not actually going to draw an extra card though. Because the Leovold says you can't. They just realised that. And that was more than enough to just make them quit from one trigger. Missing the one trigger. Before you even read the card. What the hell? The only really good thing in my hand is Casualties of War. So let's just try and build up to that. One ramp spell. Not the greatest, but I've mulliganed already, so... So there we go. Not having too much luck today with this deck. I would have thought it was going to be absolutely nuts. But you know what? In 1v1, it's really not that bad. I'm going to be honest. I think it's because I just haven't managed to pull any wheel effects or anything. It's just so difficult to keep a 3-3, basically. That's the essence of that. Trying to keep a 3-3 around these days. Jesus. It's nigh impossible. So, think of that what you will. I think in Commander, different story. Mana's faster. But obviously it's banned Commander for that reason. So, it's not as bad as I thought. Having played probably about 10, 15 games with him today, I have barely won that many. The wins you've seen are a small fraction. So, we'll see what happens. Not sure why Strip Mine is in this deck. Slightly odd. Very strange. What? Strip Mine. In a non-green deck. Against a green deck that ramps. What? I'm so confused. Unless they're playing ways to play lands from graveyards, that's a very peculiar... Especially starting 2 turns. Very weird. Indeed. Okay. Like, let's say I was a deck that wasn't green, and then you used Strip Mine. I kind of get that. But against a green player, it's the hubris of that move. It's almost like the person has more money than sense with these, just seeing these cards here. And an Ancient Tomb as well. Bloody hell. Everything's just special lands. 3 special lands in a row. Okay. I'm looking forward to destroy that with the Casualties of War. Toxic Deluge for 5. Holy crap. Okay. Play this, and then a Rankle. They are very aggressive, aren't they? Bloody hell. Each player discards a card. Yeah, what a strange series of plays there. Very confusing. Okay, we're facing Cotus. with a hand that we cannot currently deal with Cotus. So that is concerning, especially if they have loads of board wipes to just take out our things. But we will see how this goes. A lot of people are probably shocked to see Leovold in the format because he's banning Commander. So, oopsies. Not that concerned about this. None of these cards are especially helpful in this position against an indestructible. Looking for the biggest thing. Okay, fair enough. Get ourselves some blue mana. And let's get rid of that. We need a way to get rid of this. Some minus effect. Okay. So whenever they target us, we draw a card. Very nice. Whenever you or opponent you control becomes a target as well. Hero's Heirloom. Trample Haste. That is annoying. But it's a fair amount of mana. We have way too much mana again on here. We need some big payoffs. Fading Hope. Wow, okay. Well, that's irritating. Indeed. Well, let's hope we get some big finishing move card because we are struggling here. They're going to play this, and the next turn they're going to get +2/+1 Trample Haste. That's crazy. +2/+3. +2/+1, sorry. Please give me something good. Come on. Just another land. That's horrendous. Very mastermind. Okay. I guess we hang back and just flash this in. They could just board wipe, which would be awful. Oh, they're looking at Leovold. Okay. Kind of tempted to just let him hit me for a little bit. Or just chomp and then use the mana hit to play the fairy. +3/+3 trample. Well. So they're going to go with 5. So they're going to get 5 things off the top. Well, historically, when this happens, it's normally bad. Dark Ritual. Okay. Okay, all pretty tame, really, in the grand scheme of things. Spell Pierce. They've got 3 mana still. God damn it. +1 here. Tear Asunder. We get to draw a card. Okay. Well, that is annoying. But what else can we really do? Another thing that's not going to help. Son of a bitch. Oh, thank God. Rankle. So we got an answer. That's very, 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 very bloody good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye, Cotus. Each player discards, each player sacrifices. We will discard this because it doesn't hurt them. Okay, now knowingly they have the BMC, which means they can draw. So for now we're just going to give the Elspeth's Nightmare to just look in the hand in the following turn. How many cards in the graveyard? 7 as well. That's going to flip. Unless they want to keep it. No? Okay. So they're looking for board wipes now, essentially. Oh, they draw, which means we draw. And they're at 11. I really need Rankle to stay alive here. It's the only way we can really... Oh god, I forgot it's got the haste as well, isn't it? Shit, that's not good. Land, terrace under. Shit. Well, that can only get rid of non-creatures at the minute. Oh, damn. They're getting some, like, interesting kind of little nuanced thing. Oh, feed the swarm. Okay. So we're gonna... yeah. Cross this. Like this. Oh, I don't know what to do yet. Let's crack this. We want to get, I don't know. Green? Feed the swarm on this, because that's given them quite a bit more value than we really want them to get. Play the Leovold. Swing in. Down to 6. Discard. Sacrifice. Come on, Rankle, we can do this together, boy. 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can't play him and equip him in the same turn. Fatal push. They're tempted to keep that, I wonder. Here comes Cotus. Okay. Might as well play this then. No, keep him back, obviously. Bloody hell, we're just going to win the game with Rankle. Discards, draws, sacks. Oh. Yep. Down to 2. Move him to the command zone. Yes. Who's the real commander here, guys? 19. So Emet-Selch. I think we'll keep Emet-Selch for now. Because if they have a board wipe, then we just lose absolutely everything. Part of me really wishes we let them have the black market connections, but then they would have had enough mana to equip the heirloom, really. So if they get a board wipe here, it's going to be very annoying. But they need basically. Oh, got a bloody Aetherize. Oh, that's annoying. Put him to the abyss. Does that kill him? Draws cards equal to half the number of cards in the library. Yeah, okay. So we'll get him with that. That's quite funny, actually. So draws cards equal to half the number of cards in the library and loses half their life. Round up each time. Oh, no. Oh, does that do that? Target player draws cards equal to half the number. So they'll be down to 1. Ah. Let's just see what we get with Emmet then. We'll keep the Rankle in our hand for now. Bitter Triumph. Well, that's going to be rubbish. Okay. Oh, let's see what happens. As if they had the Ether Eye. That's very lucky. That's a very particular answer. But to be honest, it's the same as Damnation, right? Slightly worse than Damnation, actually. Because we didn't have to attack with both there, did we? Could have attacked with just one. They're going to duress us, which means we draw a card, and we get him. Damn it. We were on the cusp there. Pretty scary. Well, looks like they added Leovold to Brawl, which is just ludicrous because it is banned in Commander. But bannings don't really mean much anymore because Brawl is just a crazy format, and you can have whatever the hell you want, pretty much. But yeah, I've had to build accordingly because I know that people are going to be interested in seeing how this guy works. Essentially, he has the 3-mana Narset built into him, where opponents can't draw more than 1 card each turn. And then whenever one of your things gets targeted, you draw a card. So, yeah. Alright, well, they're going to have Counter Magic open, or it's a flash deck. So we can flash in Fairy Mastermind, I guess. Which is interesting. Because it lets you draw when an opponent draws, but also we can pay 4 to let each player draw a card. But they won't draw one if we have Leovold out. So it's like a interesting balancing. It's like a balancing act, right? Same with Howling Mine. Makes a bit more of a fun dynamic than just wheels, which there are some. I just haven't unlocked them all. Because a few of them are mythic, which is quite irritating, but... So they have a 2/3 flyer. Oh, we've got an R set. But we want to hit a land, basically. Which we did. Let's see if they flash in anything, because I don't really mind losing Fairy Mastermind. If our Mastermind dies, then it means that we can use the Fatal Push on the Errant. So it really is like a game of chess, to be honest. Okay. They really want to counter the Leovold, don't they? Okay, let's see what they do about this flare. Do they want to counter our play? Wow, okay. You may cast spells with flash or flying from the top of your library. That's a strong one. Spring-loaded saw blades. Okay, so they still have the removal for the Fairy Mastermind. Let's try and protect it here. If they deem it worthy to kill, then we may just deem it worthy to protect. Why not? Chrome Mox, so they're going to be down a card now. That's good for me. But they do have 5 mana. They are terrified of us resolving the Leovold. They just keep looking at it. They got rid of a sudden strike. Wow, okay. Really don't expect them to use these. These are just not very optimal kill spells, but we'll see what happens. They're still not going to flash and block. They're just cowards. Right. Let's see what the Inquisition can get us. Maybe this gets rid of a counter spell. Mana drain for 1. Okay. Interesting. And I assume they have another counter spell up for the Leovold here. Well, that's interesting. Okay, for the Howling Mine then. Well, that's crazy. So they get an extra mana. Tamio's completion. So they've got no abilities. That's annoying. That's annoying indeed. Okay, heuristic study. That's good. What other bullshit are they going to have? Brazen Burrower. Okay. I guess we can kick... Oh, no, we can't kick this. We've only got 1 blue. That's annoying. Oh, I kind of want to do something, though. Power word kill. Okay, that's good. Kill... Oh, no, it's a bloody angel. Oh, I didn't think of that. Okay. Sure thing. Well, I suppose the Howling Mine and the Mystic Study work quite well in tandem. Because it means that we can draw extra cards when they play the cards. And actually Fairy Mastermind as well. That becomes a weird vehicle. This is just like something from Elden Ring. There's a dungeon in Elden Ring that has like these chariots that go up and down stairs. Oh, I remember those fondling. There's bloody fire everywhere. Yeah, dastardly. They're coming in with those two. Let's try and kill the Brazen Borrower. It's a real shame they've turned off all of our abilities. Don't like that. But there we are. Brawl's expertise. Well, that's pretty good. We're going to go in for an attack. See if they flash anything in, then we might be able to bounce it with the Brawl's expertise. Seal away. Wow. Very mastermind. Well, let's make each player draw, I guess. If I do it again, then we draw a second card. Because they've drawn the second card for the turn. Okay. So basically, we're just taking this turn off to do not much. Casualties of War. Okay, so if we can resolve that next turn, that would be just lovely. It's a very strange position we're in, because the Leovold normally would prevent our opponent from, you know, getting all these extra cards, but the fact they've turned them off is literally the best thing they could have done. And maybe the casualties can hit it, but this errant is going to be annoying first and foremost. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so maybe we... I don't really know. I actually don't know. Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3. How many cat spells do they run? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've got a lot of mana. Render silent. Okay. Can't cast spells this turn. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's horrific. I'm not a fan of that spell. We're getting absolutely locked down by our by our own deck in a way. Thrix. Son of a bitch. Tear asunder. Okay. Well, that can actually get rid of something. Maybe. Maybe we want to just get rid of the Thrix. And then if we can open up a window in our turn. So we try and use the counter spells in their turn. Mana leak. God damn it. That's really irritating. Just cannot do a single thing. And we're going to die from combat damage in the following turn as well. Oh, that's so painful. Where did it all go wrong? I guess they just had shitloads more counter spells than we did have any other interaction. Yeah. That's a shame. And just like a random 4/5 with flash. I mean, come on. And last turn, making us not be able to play any spells was just absolutely brutal. Oh, they're thinking about maybe stopping Glab, though, because it can let us play stuff off the top of our deck. Oil Deep Gearhulk, okay. Very frustrating. 3 steps ahead. So they're going to counter, and then they're just going to counter it. Sure. Consigned to memory on top. It's probably a little bit useless there. Oh my goodness. We've got more spells. Stopping us from using his inherent abilities. Okay. Do we even get another turn here? So they can deal 6. And then we'll be down to 2. So that is very, very, very bad. Search for Azcanta can flip. I'm thinking about crewing that, and then that'll be another vehicle they can smack in with, I suppose, but they must be very confident with their hand if they're not going to do anything. That's ridiculous. I suppose they just have flash left, right, and centre, don't they? Shieldred is a very good card, but we can't draw any cards, so feed the swarm. Kumena's Awakening. Well, this is going to be annoying because we can't actually kill anything. We're at 2 life. Well, even if this resolves, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because they already have another 2/3 flyer in the air as well. That's a shame. So they could actually just let this resolve and then try and protect the errant. I think that's what I would probably do. Because I've got not much mana left anyway. And this doesn't even get rid of that many scary things, you know? It's just a few things that they could probably just do without. But if they're trigger happy, then blink of an eye. They're going to return that to their hand. Okay, which means they can just redeploy it. Yeah, that's annoying. I guess. Okay. Still doesn't save us until they kill one of our things, because then the Fatal Push can then kill this. I guess we can just surveil. Nope and nope. Notion Thief. Does that even help? Probably not. Gosh damn it. Yeah, well, we're just extra dead, aren't we? Sure thing. Let's go. Ascend. That's not going to help. That would just kill us if we try and hit the own. I think the Thrix actually just legit helped us. Help them win. Is there anything I can get here that would save me? No, of course not. Oh, well. Yeah, the enemy wins. Damn, we got absolutely punked by that Tamiyo's completion. What an annoying card. Place in Ulalek. 5 colour, no colour. And of course, to keep the flavour, hobbits. So we just need lands, to be honest, and that's fine. Another ramp. It's almost like it's an elf deck. Let's kill that. All we can do is slow them down at this point. Oh, this is Incubator. Oh, God. It's not good. Kill that. I guess we are doing the thing of slowing them down. What else we got in the hand here? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a gnome. We'll get rid of the glimpse, because that gives them all the mana they need. Another thing. Okay, we are looking for just more kill spells, I guess. Get rid of that for now. Iron Crag. Bloody hell, they've got lucky with the old searching for stuff, haven't they? So I think our Casualties of War should hopefully just help us win, really. Okay, yeah, I think we're in a very good position now. Although it's pretty scary given how much ramp they've had. If we hadn't actually stopped all of their ramp, they would have had +5 mana there. Okay, and if we hit a land next turn, we can go for casualties, and that will be the end, I believe. Although they just searched for a land. This is basically Solemn Simulacrum without the draw, isn't it? Okay, nice one. So we got the land. I think that must be enough for us to say goodnight. Artifact, creature, land. Oof, devastating. Absolutely devastating. Casualties of War might as well be a commander, to be honest. But, I mean, yeah. Okay, we're facing VV because why not? It's been nerfed now to make it even more confusing. So it's got a tap ability rather than 0. See how we get on. Let's go for the Llanowar Elves. Green, blue, I think, would be nice. Okay. So we do have a couple ways to deal with the VV here. I don't really know how tapping it... I guess tapping it means it can't attack and do the big thing in the same turn, right? Which is good. Oh, Ristic Study, beautiful. That's going to be insanely good versus a Storm build, such as VV. Defabricate is so goddamn good. Counters artifact enchantment, exiles it, and it also counters an artifact or trigger ability. That's crazy. So they go for the VV here. They have to pay 1 or they give us a card. I mean, that's already a huge hindrance to them. Come on, do the thing. I don't know what it is with this deck, but everyone's been so freaking slow. Help me, God. It's been one of the most painful nights of recording of all time. Like, I thought making this would be fun and cool, but to be honest, the matchups have been just diabolical. I've had so many freaking ropers. I just don't know why. I've never seen so many ropers in one night. Just slow plays. The matchmaker's been slow. My family's been pissing me off. It's just been absolute hell. Really has. And that's why it's so painful sometimes to try and record fun videos for you guys, because it's like I want to do fun videos, or at least the new cool powerful commander that's out in Arena, but then there's just so many things stopping me. Like, I've been recording since 8 o'clock. It's now 11, right? I've spent 3 hours recording this video, and it's barely any good gameplay, to be honest, because, as I said, every matchup has been like this. Like, why is everyone taking so long, you know? I don't even know if this is, like, the way to make videos, if you know what I mean. Like, if the goal is to try and make fun videos, but if I'm making LQ stuff, it just feels like maybe this isn't the right direction. I want to make cool, fun things. It's just so difficult. And it's got haste as well. Jesus Christ. Infernal Grasp. Crazy. And it's got 2 counters on it. Jesus. 2-5. Well, the good news is we drew a lot of cards. The bad news is we might not be able to... What the hell's going on here, then? I'm just trying to crack a Polluted Delta, and then my bird's holding priority. What? That's nuts. They clearly have some kind of interaction spell here. This is exactly, this is just, oh my god. Okay, get rid of the hexproof. Cool, man. That means we can get them with this. Yes. I bet they're gutted. Why didn't they play that? Because they wanted me to get rid of something else, clearly. Okay. But yeah, it looks like the Ristic Sunny's working out well here. I just wish games would just go a bit faster. I've said it like so many times before. I just want to have a queue where it's just fast players and just the game just measures a player's average speed. We've gone to outer space, guys. We've built spaceships, we've built robots, we've built AI, quantum computing. But in Magic the Freaking Gathering, we cannot have a chess clock or people just playing fast because apparently most people are just imbeciles that want to play tier 1. And what make my life absolute hell. Okay, Ragavan Dash, cool. I guess they nerf Eevee to some extent, but it just feels as though he's still very, very strong with haste abilities. I don't know. I think this Ragavan play is like a desperate attempt to just claw at something, given how many cards we have in our hand, but we're about to get rid of another and then exile the graveyard the following turn, so can't really complain. Let's see what's in your hand, mate. Again, taking a friggin' age. Why? Just let it resolve. It's really not hard. Molten Impact. Off we go. Alright. Let's gain some life. Woo-woo. Oh, it's like, literally, it's like playing someone in an old age pension home. Get the glasses out, look at all the things. Oh, what's this? Just hurry the hell up. Okay. I understand. I will have to discard down. Yes. End turn. Pass. Why am I on every single step? Why is the game asking me? Oh, I feel like every step is taking longer. And here we are again, in the midst. So they've got a VV, which is 5 banner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've got 7. So they can play the VV and play the Ragavan and move on. Or they can play Vesuvian Diplomacy and bloody blah something else. The crazy part is it just feels like they're just playing full control on every single element. Okay. Cool. So your VV's out. Now what? You've got 2 options. Play the Ragavan or dash the Ragavan. Or whatever this card is. Whatever this third mystery card is. Just play it if you can. I'm not even joking, this must be the thick game today where I've been just absolutely tormented. Okay, here we go. So they play the Ragavan. I don't even get priority until like 5 seconds later. Now I'm trying to kill it. Do they have a hexproof spell or not? Right, get rid of that freaking Ragavan. And then I'm just going to use this. I'm too scared. How much mana do we have in the graveyard? Do we have a 7? 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't even care about Uro. I'd just rather clear their field, to be honest. Get rid of this player. Get rid of this deck. Be done with it. We're done with Eevee now, guys. It's been nerfed. Let's move on. Pasture's green. Pasture's new. Let's see what else there is to offer. Stop lingering on VVs. And let's move on. And they're still playing. This is spite me now, isn't it? It's just to spite me. Come on, man. You've just beaten Casualties of War for 4 mana. You can't even cast VV anymore. Artist talent, okay. If they win this, I'm going to be very, very, very annoyed. Ristic Study, do you want to pay 1? Maybe you should have thought about this before you played the spell. Oh, I've not been angry Josh for a while. I'm sorry, guys. I normally keep it in. I normally hold it together. This one is really pushing me, pushing my buttons. Oh, wow. They passed priority. It's just... I mean, nothing in the world really makes sense, okay? Nothing in the world makes sense. But this especially is weird because you can just quit the game and move on and just give me that victory. Give me that sweet, sweet W that I've earned, you know? Peekaboo! Back in that Mindstone in response. That's a masterful play, my friend. In response to the search for Azcanta trigger. Oh, Shieldred. Nice. They won't be drawing for much longer. Let's get this Shieldred out there. Bada bing, bada boom. Love it. Love to see it. Every single thing we do, full control from the opponent. There's a special place in hell for these players. Chris Sosa 97, stuck an actual dick. Oh my god. Hate you. I hate you. I don't normally say that, but I hate this guy. Just go away. I'm not quitting. Out of pure stubbornness, I'm not quitting this. Right. Go. Go, do your thing. How can they have so much timer anyway? I'm just gonna... If I sound quiet, it's because I'm further away. How can the opponent have so much timer? I don't get it. I feel like their time is so long, you know? Honestly, I feel like some people are hackers because how can the game just pause like this without time going down? So they ran down their time in the end of my turn last turn. But then they're running the timer down now as well, which doesn't make any sense. Holy Christ. They actually passed and they're now project. This is a special kind of trick because they're just going full control on every single phase. But again, I don't really understand how this works. I swear on my life, right? Whenever I've ever paused the game because I genuinely needed time for extension, I never seem to get this much time. So how is this happening? I've literally got time to go downstairs and make a sandwich and come back. Jesus Christ. I hope you have a shitty day, Chris Sosa 97. Chris Sosa 97. You know what, mate? What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously.